Good.
We don't do the little intro pose.
The intro.
Ron Burgundy.
Fucking do our what's it called? The thumbnail.
Thumbnail.
Yeah.
Post
I just realized your camera's on the other angle, bro.
What?
I'm used to seeing the left side of the face. It don't matter. Welcome back to the DLC podcast.
It's the same.
Games,
It's the
movies,
same. It's just
and nothing's in between.
All right.
Today we're not joined by my brother Jacob. Today we have a special guest, a man who has been here before.
Thank you.
He's in our past episodes. I can't remember exactly what episode that was, but it's one of our past ones. And he goes. His name is Jimmy.
It's probably the one that everybody most listened to. So
probably,
you know.
He goes by Billy. To the right of me, got a beautiful color that angel, and to the my shit's reversed. I gotta fix that. To the left of me, it's a beautiful color angel, and to the bottom left is the best life support money could buy. Trevion Ili.
Bro, got it completely wrong.
For me, you're up here. You're like right here.
Yeah.
I feel like we could do the little ET.
I mean, I don't know. You're like down here for me. I don't know who I'm above.
Just go to the cross of the screen, and then we'll do like a little, everybody.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you're all the way.
He's on that side. That's where he is.
Anyways, so I'm sure you're all aware that the Mortal Kombat
Big
movie
brain
had just come out, and just right off the bat, Jimmy, 1 out of 10, what do you give Mortal Kombat?
8.2.
8.2. Angel, what do you give Mortal Kombat?
A solid 8.
A solid 8. Trey, what do you give Mortal Kombat?
I'm going 9 because I like Mortal Kombat. So bump y'all.
Okay,
Hey,
we're not talking franchise. We're talking about strictly the movie. To give the movie.
Strictly the movie. I'm going 9. I'm still going 9. I mean, I like the movie.
I liked it too.
All right, I go with the 8.5. All right, so I'm sure, even if you may have not seen it, you probably maybe saw the 7-minute release on YouTube or wherever. It was it wasn't really good to the release, right?
I'm going to say that now.
So, anyways, this is a completely spoiled. No, this ain't a spoil-free zone, right? We're going straight into it. So, with that being said, I want to start with our guest. So, Jimbo or Billy,
Me?
What's your impression on it?
Honestly, the only reason I gave it an 8.2, loved it, but I did see that they did kind of cut it short on kind of introducing the characters. For fans or for people that don't know about Mortal Kombat, you gotta do like a little tiny background on them.
Research them.
Yeah, they have to research them and just be like.
Angel's like, I gotta close that door.
Yeah. You're gonna have to research them and kind of figure out who they are. Especially I know we got fans that play the original Mortal Kombat, 1, 2, 3, stuff like that. But further out, they're not gonna know who some of these characters are.
Total left field. I didn't think they were gonna bring this character in as like a first appearance. That bat one, the vampire lady one.
She's one.
I didn't think they would bring her out either.
She didn't come out to what? The Alliance, probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that.
I mean, honestly, because the thing is, for me, I started with 3, I believe. Yeah, I think I started with MK3, and I stopped there for a minute. And which was the one that we played, Angel, at your place?
The Alliance.
Was it? Okay, I'm not. So the thing is, Angel had all the games, and I only played them whenever I went over, so I'm not too familiar with the whole cast. I didn't pick it back up till X because we played it with our cousin. So I didn't even recognize.
I'm gonna tell everybody right now, I am terrible at fighter games. I suck. Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Smash, all of that.
Like Killer Instinct. I refuse to play.
Killer Instinct, Tekken.
Isaac ruined my first experience, so.
I don't know, man. I just suck.
I thought I was gonna motivate him.
I love those games. I just.
Natara is her name. Natara.
Yeah, his chick is actually better than him.
Yeah, my wife is actually way better than me, dude. She kicks my ass every time. Even on Dragon Ball Z Fighters, dude. I'm just like, bro, are you just like, you know,
It's in the DNA,
like
bro.
what the hell are you doing? Like how do you know
She
the
got them
moves?
quick reflexes.
Then
She got
the
them
DNA,
Yeah,
quick
and it's
bro.
funny because you
reflexes.
think she would just be button smashing, right? She'd just be like, nah. It's like she'll sit there and do a combo and then boom, special move. I'm like, where did this come from?
It's like, where did you study? How long you been doing this? Are you my wife?
Yeah.
Are you actually my wife?
Right?
So continuing on though, so what were you saying about your impressions of it?
I mean, other than the background thing, I love the fact that they made it Mortal Kombat with the gorge of it, and I was just like, man,
The
that's
gore, yeah.
yeah, all that gore and just
Okay,
But
but
that again
watch
too,
it.
I didn't like that they would just like he'll sit there and do a move. Oh, flawless. I'm just like, okay,
It's
like
like the corny
I-
one-liners.
that's
Yeah,
Like-
I'm about to talk to Isaac that seems so forced.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
Catchphrases in there.
no, and the thing is, like,
It's like a Schwarzenegger thing when he says his little corny one-liners.
No,
Basically what it was like.
That's not.
So
And then
me,
there
it
was
was.
something
I'm
else,
not comparing.
but Angel brought it up for me, and I was just like, yeah, you know what, you sure right. So I'm gonna let him go ahead and tell everybody what he had going on, what popped into his head and on the movie.
Oh, you want me to continue? Like,
I
don't know.
He called you out, bro.
Nah, throughout the movie, I feel like there's scenes missing. I don't know if y'all picked up on that part.
What do you mean?
I know why the camera's on the right side. Trey, you got your shit mirrored. Sorry, I got completely distracted. Continue, Angel.
That's been bugging him since the
Been
beginning.
bugging him the entire time.
He's
Even
like,
on the stream, it's facing this way. And he's
I'm
like,
wondering why he has a
trying to
confused
figure this
face
out.
while we're talking. He's just like,
Yep.
Go ahead, Angel.
God.
Nah, like throughout the movie, I feel like there were scenes missing. Like it cut off to one thing to another, like real quick. Like there was something missing in between.
You talking
Like
about
when
what?
Kano was fighting Sonya the first time. Like I felt like it was just jumping around too much. Like there was no transaction in between it.
like no good transitions. It was just cut.
yeah.
Yeah.
What about you,
I
Trey?
see that. What do you mean? Wait, what was your question for me?
What are your impressions of the movie?
I don't know. I was hammered when I watched it, but
That's why he gave it a 9.
Right?
That's why I gave it a 9. But the only thing I can say is that I know that there's going to be a second one coming out. How they played it out.
Oh yeah.
So, because on the first one, you don't know there's going to be a second one. You're just like, oh, here's your movie. We're done.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
This one, it kind of made me excited. So I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, but Mortal Kombat's too big now, not just do a one-part movie.
Well,
I mean,
this one
they
I've
did
been.
it with the last one.
Yeah, that is true. They did do it with.
They did two of them.
But
two of
I've
them?
been
Yeah.
seeing.
You're talking about the classic MK movies? Because they had
Yeah.
MK and MK Annihilation,
Oh,
which
yeah.
may have been terrible. I
I
still found
didn't see
enjoyment in it.
Annihilation. That's probably why.
You're
Yeah, I
not
saw
missing much,
Annihilation.
but I still kind of liked it.
Yeah,
It's a guilty pleasure.
Guilty
I mean,
pleasure.
I enjoyed. I love the fact that we got past that whole racial stuff, and that they actually have Raiden as an Asian now,
Yeah.
and not like a white dude with like gray hair and stuff.
Yeah.
So it was just like
yeah, I'm happy about that. But now what are they gonna do with the game character though?
Isaac's like, oh my god, we're getting into this conversation.
No, I'm just laughing because I legit thought the same thing, bro.
I was just like, yeah, because that's what ruined it for the first
I mean,
one.
I
I
mean, actually,
they're classics.
the only reason it never bothered me in the first ones is mainly for the fact that in the first 3 games, I mean,
He was
they're,
5.
they're humanoids. Well, not humanoids. Like they're human people within the game. Like what's it called? Like they actually did real capture of the people. And you would assume that they're Asian or whatever, but I mean, technically he's a god, so he can be whatever he wants.
Yeah,
He
he could be whatever he wants.
I was like,
But
I was
just,
like, I was
when
like,
you think about it,
I was
it's
like
just
saying Goku's Japanese. Like, no, he's not Japanese, bro. He's an alien.
like, but when you think about it, like, it just doesn't fit the description, like
No,
blonde hair.
I get Isaac's point and I get Jimmy's point because in Jimmy's point, look at the outfit, his fighting style, and all that.
Yeah.
And then their history.
That's
that
like saying, okay, Nicolas Cage, you're gonna play, Raiden. Go ahead, man.
Honestly, I would pay for that. I would pay to see that.
I don't know about that.
I would pay to see that. I would pay to see
I don't
that.
know about
Good,
that.
good actor, but no, I don't know about
Hey,
that.
but he was
Okay,
he has
okay.
Like,
he
we're
was gonna
take
play
his face
Superman.
off.
Oh, fuck.
Hey, that movie's perfect. That's like his. outside of National Treasure, it's probably
Hey,
one
that's
of the
what I'm
top
saying.
best
I love
movies.
that movie, but it's just no. I can't see
No,
him
did,
being
did
like.
you hear they're trying to remake
I
that?
Yeah, I want to watch that movie. I want to watch that movie again.
Yeah. All right. So, I guess from my impressions of it was, I mean, similar to y'all. Like for like Angel was saying, with it being a fighting game movie, right? You expect there to be a lot of fighting, and there was a good amount. But the only time the fighting felt good, like it had an impact in it, was only when Scorpion and Sub-Zero were fighting.
Because everybody loves them too.
No,
It's
no, no,
always
because-
it's always a competition.
It's like so. For instance, like
But they did have more screen
has
time.
anyone-
Yeah, they had more screen
has
time.
anyone here watched Daredevil on season 1 on Netflix? Okay, none of y'all seen it. Oh my god!
All three of us said, "Nah."
Trey, I'm surprised you haven't seen it.
I was
Well,
thinking about. I was like, I
So-
mean, I've seen the movie.
So
but,
okay,
you know,
so for the people, the viewers or listeners that watched it, everyone knows about the hallway scene. So basically, why this scene is iconic within that season was the fact that it was basically like 1 or 2 minutes of non-cut footage, and it was literally just him fighting all the bad guys, and it felt real, right? And you could see him getting exhausted as he was doing it, instead of just seeing punch cut, to where the cuts made it too fast. Whereas in the beginning with Hanzo, when he's killing the Lin Kuei, that was for the most part was one steady shot of him just slicing people up, and then going to get his katana. I'm not his katana, his kunai, and doing his things, right? But for instance, with like just to skip through the movie, when they're in the training pit.
mhm.
Yeah.
So one thing I did like was an Easter egg where he had the leg sweep, because everyone knows the leg sweep was like OP and classic MK moves. And Kate was like, "Is that all you're gonna do?" No, but it was just like I thought within that pit you're gonna see, okay, you're gonna actually see them testing their might, I guess you would say, right? But for Kano, it was just a few leg kicks, and that was done with. Homeboy threw a few punches, he got knocked down, and they're off having dinner. And
I mean,
Kano,
but when you think about it, like on the game, who plays with Kano? Like,
Kano's
anybody fight with?
Kano's a pretty poppin', bro.
I mean, but nobody really plays with him. I mean, yeah, he's a
You'd be-
popular character.
Bro, people do
But-
play with Kano.
I haven't.
Kano's like one of popular characters.
I think
I'm not-
everybody that I've ever played with has never selected. I've never seen anybody select Kano.
And in competitive play, his combo is I think like a punch, that little cannonball, and then a knife throw, and then another cannonball.
Yeah.
But he's got a laser eye.
but no, so yeah, but
That
and it
was
By
crazy
far,
to me.
dude, the whole
that life of the movie. He was the life of the movie, right?
life of the
He was
movie,
life of
best
the movie.
character.
I
It
was
was
like,
yeah.
what the mess?
But
Man.
but just to wrap up that point is just, I felt the fighting scenes really had no impact on it, and if like Angel was saying, it was a lot of cutting, and it felt rushed. Like there wasn't much of a build up to it. It was okay, they're here, now they're not here, now they're back, now the fight's done. It was too quick. So I'm just kind of like, eh. I mean, it was still
that's kinda
tight.
like
Like
the old ones
Yeah.
too, though.
But I mean, like Angel was saying too when we were talking earlier, we wouldn't be surprised if there's like a director's cut, with
no,
extended
which would
scenes
be
and stuff.
that would be awesome if there
I
was.
mean, and I've noticed that the hype and the reaction that fans got from Snyder's cut, that might start being a new thing for movies where it's
I
like,
would hate that.
I mean, I
I
see
would hate
it. I
that.
can,
You know what
I
that
can
feels
actually
like?
see that coming because back in the days, you had director's cut, then you had when you bought the Blu-ray disc,
Bro,
it came with all those.
you know
So,
why?
I mean,
you know
I
why?
can see that
You know
happening.
why I don't want that to happen? Because that's an
Like a
anthem
cop
thing.
out.
That's people releasing a video game that's not done and be like, we'll finish it halfway through the game, halfway through the year.
You're paying twice for the same movie.
Or not even that.
Exactly.
You're gonna
You're paying
profits.
twice for the same movie for about 10 more minutes.
Yeah,
I know, but-
that's-
I mean, no,
but a lot of people. That's
No, but
I
thing is,
mean,
that's fine,
Snyder's, that
but-
was what, like freaking three extra
Listen,
hours.
I'm not
Yeah,
talking,
it's 2 extra
I
hours,
haven't. I didn't watch it yet, but I'm just gonna say I feel like it's only that long because I do realize his mistakes, and I'm pretty sure he added shit to that script in general just to make it
Yeah,
somewhat decent. Because I'm pretty sure if his script was not touched, it still would have been not a good movie.
Well, from what he said, like this was the movie I wanted to release. It was
I mean,
just
once you saw
Warner
how
Brothers.
the other one got butchered, I'm sure he made some altercations himself. I mean, I know
Maybe.
half that script wasn't his, but I'm
yeah,
just
that's what I was
saying.
gonna say. Didn't they take him out halfway
Yeah.
through the script and just said no? Like we don't want your vision. We want this
I
other
mean, his
vision.
vision isn't. That's another topic for another day. But
Yeah, but anyway, so back to Mortal Kombat.
I don't know.
I mean, it was. Yeah, there was. You could tell the movie was kind of jumpy, rush, but at the same overall, I did enjoy it. Overall, I loved the fighting scenes that were there. Fans of Scorpion, Sub-Zero. Everybody's a fan
Yeah.
of Scorpion. As a
I like what
Sub-Zero.
they did with Melina.
I think that's what
Melina was
people
actually good.
wanted most,
Melina-
though. Like,
Yeah.
Melina looked cool. I like the way
Yeah,
she
Oh,
looked.
yeah.
I like how they did her. I like how they did
Because
her.
they kind of
Yeah.
made her look cute. I mean, if anything, she's kind of like a sneak peek at what Katana would look like.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Now we got to call it Katana, which I'm fine with. That's fucking badass.
And it's cool
Which
because in the
I've been
background you saw
reading
her
up.
fans. You saw her fans in the background.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
and I have been reading up, and so the actor for Sub-Zero actually pre-signed an agreement for 4 films, and they said that they would throw out 4 films if the first one gets the attention and the money that they're looking
Oh,
for.
you got the attention and the money. That
Oh,
they wanted.
yeah.
Yeah,
I think they already.
So
I think-
yeah,
I
They've
think
already
they got like
sailed.
180
Yeah.
million
So-
already box
so-
office, whatever.
We're
Yeah.
about to see a noob cyber.
Dude, that would be sick. See that? So the thing is,
Man, think about
I kind of feel like they were
Yeah.
hinting at that with hinting at Smoke at least with the way Shang Tsung.
I thought
He
Smoke
showed
was
up.
gonna come out.
I thought he
Smoke
was too.
Because
Yeah,
I
I thought so,
thought
too.
he was so. I knew Goro was in it, but I thought he was gonna show up because that moment where Cole is back with his family, then you see his barn being filled with smoke. I'm like,
Yeah.
I thought he was showing up.
yeah. I think a lot of us did. It
Would've
was
been
just
dope.
like, yeah, that would have been dope.
all right. So real
But-
quick, just speaking of him, who here was a fan of Cole Young? Raise your hand. Yeah, so we feel okay. Look, he's not a bad character. I just feel like I was telling Angel this. I feel like his purpose was taken by with Kano. Because I feel that he was supposed to be what the audience felt while the movie, like if you were there, right? But the
Yeah.
thing is, he was so bland and basic, and he didn't have any good quotes. Whereas Kano's like, "What the hell?" Like he's quoting.
I think they just threw him in there just to add like the story, just to kind of tie the story in, and
A
then
hero. They
yeah,
wanted
Yeah,
and make a hero.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, they didn't need that. I mean, because the thing is, Liu
No.
Kang has always been the chosen one, right?
Yeah.
And I mean,
Kind of got his ass
and-
kicked like a lot during
Yeah,
it,
like
I mean, but that's
like
the thing,
he was
though.
like irrelevant in this
though.
movie.
Yeah,
like, it was
until
just
like
Yeah.
the very end. I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
And
But it was funny because he was the one talking the most shit, like, "Oh, you are
Yeah.
not gonna reach nowhere," and I was like, "What the?"
no,
hell?
I mean, what? I mean,
You're
when
a
he got
bunny.
when he, I mean, when he
Yeah.
got mad though, he did go off. But yeah, like they kind of pushed him to the side, and I remember. So y'all see those YouTube videos where a director would get a scene and he'll talk about what's going on in that scene and why he did this,
Right.
this, and that. Well, the director
Yeah.
was doing that with the trailer, and he was saying, "I'm bringing in a new character because MK fans should be used to new characters just showing up with every different game, so a movie should be no different." But the thing is, he didn't make a new
but
character.
His
Mm-mm.
background isn't.
No, so the thing
like
is, he's not
solid.
popping. He's not popping,
No.
and the thing is,
hmm
he's Takeda. He's Takeda, just with a different name.
Yeah.
And they're trying to make a father or great whatever father.
ancestor, descendant.
That's why I didn't like. I didn't like how they pushed like Scorpion Sub-Zero's like time frame way back. You know what I mean?
Mhm. Yeah. So okay.
I
But
did
yeah,
That I
like the
didn't
fight scene in
mind.
the
I
beginning,
did,
though.
yeah, that I
His
didn't
intro-
Fight
his
mind.
scene was dope in the beginning.
His intro was
was good.
badass. His intro was badass. But I didn't like how the fact that he was like generations away. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they said it like
Yeah.
how long?
I think that's
3,000?
what I think their
4,000?
thing was. Instead of like putting so much emphasis on like the tournament, like all the other movies were. It was just like the tournament. Well, except for the second one, Annihilation wasn't like that. That was different.
They were in
But,
that world.
Yeah, they went to Outworld majority of the time. But I feel like they didn't want to put so much emphasis on like just tournament. They wanted to make a story out of it. I feel like that's what they were trying to do.
Yeah.
Right,
This was
yeah,
like the
that-
origin
that was-
Did
story
they
of it.
execute?
No.
Some people say yes, some people say no. I don't know.
Like
I think
that's
they did.
fine. The story thing is fine, but the end game was to find the tournament and defeat him.
Right. And so, like you said, Cole
I heard
Young
that
wasn't
pop. I heard that
You
pop.
heard it?
Cole
That
Young
was
wasn't the worst
That's
thing in
pretty
the
high. I
movie,
know, right?
but he didn't add to nothing. And if they just dropped him, I wouldn't mind. Because honestly, once he
Yeah.
could have
he
took
got
his
his ass
spot.
kicked.
The one person that could have took his spot, because Cole Young is not the chosen one, right? They just needed someone to tie in, like Jimmy was saying, to tie into Scorpion and Sub-Zero to keep that plot going. Good thing is, I feel like there's a lot of plots happening within that movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because
And
you could see that there was a plot with Sonya Blade.
yeah,
Nah,
know?
not even that, dude. Not even that. If it really is generations away, what about Bihan's brother?
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, true.
So does
Yeah,
that mean
about
his brother doesn't exist and the Sub-Zero name dies with him? Because if he becomes noob, then that means Sub-Zero's gone.
I mean, maybe we'll
Well, he
see.
did. Didn't he say that he hinted like he took all their bodies back. He said that the death is only the beginning. It's not really.
Yeah.
Right.
So he's gonna bring them back.
When the first
Yeah.
Sub-Zero dies, he becomes Noob Saibot. And then his younger brother becomes a new Sub-Zero.
I mean, it could still
Kuai
happen.
Liang?
Kuai Lang or
Kuai
something
Yang.
like that.
Kuai Liang,
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah.
It could still happen, to be honest.
Yeah,
Especially
that
how
They could do the same thing that they did to Sub-Zero, like, oh, that's my great grandson. He's the new Sub-Zero.
That'd be so cheeky,
Basically.
but
It would
maybe.
be cheesy,
Yeah, that would be.
But
Yeah.
honestly, I was saying Cole Young could have been replaced by Johnny Cage. I feel like Johnny Cage could have did what he did.
I was
I
hoping
thought
Johnny Cage was in there. I was really hoping
thought
Johnny
he
Cage
was
was
gonna
there.
be. I thought he was
Because
gonna be
the thing
Johnny
is,
Cage.
because here's the thing with like Star Wars. Right? I know they're two different franchises, but just hear me out. From well-known franchises, you have your legacy characters.
Oh, never
Right?
change, never die.
I mean,
Yeah.
they could die and whatnot, but they're the OGs,
Hey, so
right?
it goes
Old
on.
age.
Yeah. But the thing is, you don't need Cole Young to do like you have enough legacy characters to take his spot. Like I said, Johnny Cage. Like we could have got a young Johnny Cage, possibly barely getting into acting, and he gets pulled away or something. I don't know, but or at least or maybe in his prime, in his prime, already like whatever. Because it would have been tight. Because Sonya Blade was a filling character, and I feel like she would have had more depth to her had Johnny Cage been there. Because he could have, like, I could already imagine them.
They could have bantered with each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Instead of her bantering with Kano.
Well, it would have been like, I think that's why they split it, because it would have been like, Johnny Cage, Kano. You already got Kano being super funny, and fucking doing all his jokes and stuff, and then you'll have Johnny Cage in there and stuff, and it was just, I think that would be.
But I feel like Johnny Cage would have helped level things out, though.
Maybe.
I don't know. All right.
Depending on how they wanted to go with the script,
True.
that's something. Yeah.
True. But okay, so like I said, everyone we agree. Cole Young, he wasn't the worst thing, but he didn't need to be there.
Basically.
All right. How about the birthmarks? How do you feel about that being?
I can see the pros for the birthmarks.
Yeah.
That means not everybody can find the tournament. Like
See, I like that. I've heard some dude at my job was saying he didn't like that, right? Because he just wanted it like the classics where just the strongest person or whatever comes up. I'm like, it makes sense because if you kill the strongest warrior, that makes you now the strongest warrior.
Now the next strongest warrior, yeah.
So I thought that was a pretty good idea.
Right, and that way they don't
too.
pick up like random ass people. It makes sense. That
like,
these
like
people
Sonya at the beginning.
Yeah, like Sonya was trying to join in, and she was a random ass person that was just like, "Oh, I want to fight. I can fight."
Because that just shows not
chosen.
anyone. That just shows not anyone could just waltz up in there and be like, "I got this." Like, nah.
Yeah.
Right.
But that's
that was funny how she walked around like a little puppy dog for like
most
of the movie.
It's like,
did you see the one scene when they're like only chosen warriors can train here? When she walked away, I was like, "Dang, she hurting."
Yeah. And Kato was like, "All right, darling, you're not the chosen one."
I was like, "Damn, he didn't have to hit her with that."
Yeah.
All right. So another point I want to touch on too is we got that, and another thing is, how do we feel about the casting direction? I liked it.
I liked it.
I liked it a lot.
I liked it.
Like,
I mean, I followed some of those actors from other movies,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
think
I
everybody
I
played their
like
part
them.
good.
Scorpion.
Yeah, everybody played their part.
Scorpion played
so
dope.
okay,
Scorpion.
And Sub
See,
Zero.
some people
Hiro-
criticize the
Hiroyuki
whole
Sanada?
"get over here" moment, you know,
yeah.
I liked it.
but I liked it.
I liked
Yeah,
No, I like.
It
I
I
mean,
was feeling
I mean,
that.
I mean, it's kind of funny how he learned English in hell, but for the fans, I respect it.
I mean,
I didn't mind it.
his,
I didn't mind it.
he has to say his phrase.
He says,
but
"Get over here," and then back to speaking Japanese, and then speaks to
there's
to
the
Cole,
dog. You see the little dog running around over there?
and then he speaks to Cole in Japanese, and Cole Young's like, "Bro, I'm from Chicago. I don't know what you're
Cole Young's
saying."
like,
I was gonna say that. I
well,
was like,
well.
I feel like he was gonna. I feel like he was gonna say like in one scene like, "What do you say?"
Hey, look at that little Yorkie.
Oh, it's adorable. Oh, look at the mic.
Yeah, he looked at Mike. I
There you
ain't touching that.
But
Now you're just like what's her name, Sydney Goodman on IGN.
oh,
David Fix, where she got her cats running around.
Yeah.
Hi, this is T Easy, and this is my puppy.
This is my puppy.
But Hiroyuki Sanada, the Scorpion dude. So my first experience with him was a movie I watched when I was younger, The Last Samurai, and he was like my favorite character in The Last Samurai.
Last Samurai was dope.
And that
Yeah.
dude was badass. And I believe he was also in the Wolverine when he went to Japan and he tried to steal his powers from him.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that was him. He was the one in the.
Yeah, so
No,
No, he
I
was.
don't remember what he was
no,
wearing.
he was one of the
He was-
guards.
No, he
Right.
was the girl's father.
Oh, that's right. He was the girl's father. That's right,
Yeah.
not the grandfather. The
I don't
father.
remember.
yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
remember any of
He
it.
tried to get her killed.
yeah.
But I thought he was great. I thought Bihan was great. The whole thing was the only person that I didn't like casted.
Go Young.
No, because the thing is, Cole Young, he's not even relevant. I'm trying to find this
Okay,
guy's
who?
name real quick. It's
What was the
The-
character?
What was the character?
I think I know who you're
Shang
talking about.
Shang Tsung, because I can't remember his name, but he's the same actor that played in The Dark Knight. That was like in the computer, like I'm the smart one. I'm going to Tokyo. He ain't gonna get me, and he's a pansy, right? And no one's gonna. Let me pull this again. Hariyuki, the original
Oh, yeah.
Shang Tsung. No one's gonna replace him, but that dude was intimidating. The leather coat, the way he says "Your soul is mine," and this guy, I'm like, bro, you're wearing a bad cosplay. You're not you look adorable more than anything. Like I will give you a hug.
He said he looks adorable.
My wife being a fan, she actually kind of would have enjoyed Donnie Yen to play one of them, either Raiden or Shang Tsung.
Donnie Yang.
It Man.
Oh,
I am one
See,
with
I
the
was
force,
thinking
and the
that
force is
actually,
with me.
You know,
Yeah, that
actually,
guy.
I was thinking that as for Raiden too. Actually, I just know him as
Yeah,
Raiden.
that's why she
Yeah.
wanted one. She thought one of them he was gonna play one of them. She was like, man,
he
she
would have
got
been a good
excited.
spot for one of them.
Yeah,
I remember I was hearing that it was announced, but I guess they changed it the last second. That guy from The Raid. Have you ever seen that movie, The Raid?
Oh
Ooh.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He was supposedly he was supposed to play Liu Kang, but I guess they changed it at the last minute.
That would have been fun.
That
I
would've
would've
Yeah,
fun
that
with
would have been good too.
I mean, Luke King wasn't bad though. Like the guy they got for Luke King wasn't
No,
bad.
he's not
No,
bad.
he's not
but
bad.
dude,
I'm just saying,
that
like,
guy
all-
would have been better.
Yeah.
I will say though, the guy for Kung Lao was pretty tight. I kind of liked him.
You know
He
what?
fit the character, he fit the character.
I like how he moved up from player 2 to player 1.
Damn.
Because
Yeah,
Damn.
I would have even accepted the original. Shang Tsung. What's his name?
No, I would have loved to bring him back.
Kerry Hiroyuki.
Yeah.
Hiroyuki.
I would have not minded if they brought him back at all.
That's what I'm
dude.
saying. I would have been like, bro, I accept that.
Because the fact that he's older now, I feel like you'll have more, like you'll be more intimidating, especially with the more growling
Mr.
voice.
Johnny Tsunami. Remember that? Hey, Bruno.
Oh, fuck.
Man.
Yeah, no, but
Yeah, you can tell I'm old, bro.
We both are.
You're the only one laughing. These guys are like, what's that? Like,
I know what you're talking about.
Oh, man.
but yeah, no, I thought
That proves that I'm older than Isaac now.
Shang Tsung. Yeah, I feel like he was the only one I didn't care for, like that actor, because like he wasn't intimidating at all. He was adorable.
He just
He was-
showed up randomly.
yeah, he was just
I like
there.
I like how they sprinkle Cabal in there. Just You know, like he just
Kabal was
he just-
freaking awesome though.
Kabal did go hard on
King
that. though.
Cabal.
Like just the way his personality in that too was
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
legit, and his outfit
Yeah.
was fucking sick, bro.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
the CGI done in there was good.
Yeah,
I
it was
enjoyed
good.
it. It was
So-
good. The whole,
I do like
you
the
know,
hat
Jackson, the
chainsaw,
whole,
too.
yeah, his whole
See, so it
arm
has to-
deep
so-
being off,
yeah, so
frostbite and
that-
everything.
So
Yeah.
one of the points I want to get to is the Arcana, whatever how they call it, Arcane, whatever. How do you feel about? So I thought it was a good idea, right? That way it explains how they could get their abilities instead of just, whatever. But so what's Jax's? Does he just like he can just make
straight, baby.
No, because the machines rebuilt itself. So
Right,
It's
but
his strength.
I guess-
It's his
That's
strength.
straight.
Yeah, I guess they changed that up because remember on the first one, he got his arms from the military. You know. It
yeah,
was like
they
a
were
project.
gloved. They were
Yeah,
like,
he did the
that's-
surgery.
Yeah,
He-
he got the metal arms from the monks though, so
Yeah.
I guess it just like tied into the whole power thing.
No, but my thing
Yeah.
is, so Sonya Blade has her beams, right? That she gets from killing
Mhm.
Kano. Kano has his laser eye. Liu Kang obviously has his fire. Kung Lao has his teleportation.
His hat.
Oh, his
Yeah.
head. This, I mean, yeah, I guess, right? I guess we're
I mean, he
considered
controls the hat.
Yeah.
He puts
Yeah.
the hat where he wants to
that.
play.
But
And turn
dude,
to a
dude has
chainsaw.
metal arms. that
Yeah,
are
see, that
brittle.
was bad, bro. I was like,
That was my
"Damn."
favorite part.
Yeah, but like he has.
Yeah, that was my favorite part
He has
too.
little metal arms. So my thing is, if his Arcan, if you rip off his arms, he can just grow new ones. So is his power growing limbs back?
Oh, like regeneration.
Yeah, because that didn't make sense to me how the machines just started coming out. Because I think it's
Yeah.
had he not lost those arms, what would happen? What if he still had his
Maybe
arms? What would?
Maybe he would have been like Wolverine, just start building
Yeah,
machine arms.
yeah,
And
But you
maybe.
get what I'm saying, though, right? You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Look what
I
happened.
didn't
to
like
Cole.
that at the
What happened to
beginning.
Cole?
They gave him a little spaghetti arms. I was like, what is he gonna
You
do?
know what? You're right.
Spaghetti
You're right.
arms.
So him and Cole have the same idea. I mean, same power. Hashtag not original. Another reason why I don't
Yeah,
like.
because Cole's. Yeah, because when
His
you
was
see at the beginning of the movie, well, not the beginning, but after the badass part,
Yeah.
you got him fighting in the octagon, and he's just like this,
Mhm.
cover up, and he's just like, oh, how do I cover up? And then
But if I recall,
his
isn't,
ground and pound's terrible.
isn't that?
Really,
isn't,
really
isn't that?
bad.
Isn't
Yeah,
his suit
dude, how
Takeda-
you
that
got that guy
uppercut?
in submission, and then it's like,
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
oh my
like,
God.
how did you let that
Bro,
go?
he took the
just
dive,
like,
bro. He
"Oh."
took the dive. But ain't
don't tap out.
that Takeda's suit?
I'm
though,
like, he's
Angel?
tapping out.
Yeah.
His suit that he gets in armor, it resembles Takeda's suit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like he can make blades or whatever.
Yeah, he made blades.
Nah, he made those.
Here comes
what's it
Toby
called?
again.
I forgot what they're called.
No. So here's one thing that caught me off guard too with Cole, right? And why this solidified why I think he's stupid. So there's a lot to touch on this, but just this one scene solidified it. Hey Cole, your family's in danger because they are tracking you to kill you. Raiden, you're not good enough. Go back to your family. Okay, like bro, they're still gonna find you. But let me go back to my family because I quit. So
Well, he knew that's how he would get his.
no, Raiden, yeah. But my thing is, how did Cole not realize? Oh wait, it ain't just like me pressing start, quit match, and I'm done. Like bro, they're still tracking you. Like
Cole's dumb. We figured that out already.
He's
He didn't do
stupid.
the uppercut in the beginning. And
Yeah, he thought he could do a
beat,
timeout.
He got beat in his MMA fight. So we already knew he was
Timeout.
dumb. We already knew that.
But like I saw that like, dude, like when he said that like, bro, you really gonna put your family at risk? And he was
He
like,
thought it was over. He thought it was over.
Yeah.
He's dumb. You
It
just
was
said
funny though.
he was
that-
dumb.
Yeah, that timeout thing. There's my niece or my nephew and my son. They'll sit there and they'll be play fighting, and they'll be like, "Wait, time out." I'm just like, it's not a video game. You can't just time
nah,
out.
I did that as a kid too.
You're
My
right.
brothers, but there's times where you get tired, bro. All right, time out, break time.
He's like, hold on, I gotta go get me an apple juice.
But that moment, I was like,
There's
this
a
dude's lame.
stranger in my room.
Angel's legit going to the restroom mid podcast.
I can hear you.
If I hear
He's-
one trickle,
He's the life of the party. I tell you. He's a Angel.
He's
Mute your
in there-
mic.
he's in-
Make sure
He's in there
you mute
taking
your
a
mic.
shit. All you
I
hear is,
think he did mute it.
All right, but
He's gonna be like, yeah, that was my favorite part, guys.
but to go on, so I want to touch on the CGI too. But one thing I want to do before that is I want to know. I want to hear what all Easter eggs y'all found within the
don't
movie.
ask me that. Don't ask me that.
You know what?
You know why?
Okay,
Because they were plastered.
Exactly. Don't ask me that. That's a horror question for me.
I think.
I have to go rewatch that movie and pay full attention
That's
because
exactly.
when you have a wife that is into this stuff, like she's into gaming, she's into cosplay, you know, fighter games and stuff. Hey, you know, when you have a wife that's into all that and a movie comes out and it was one of her favorite childhood games, she does not. I mean, that's like the worst person to be in the theater with, where they're in the front and you're just like, come on. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
The whole
You
time
can't
I'm just
see
like,
anything.
All right,
Bro.
Angel.
My time to shine. Come
There
on.
you go, bro. Come on, Angel.
there he goes.
It can't-
I have to
it can't
rewatch
just
it
be
to
me.
pay
Quantum
full attention to
Emulate,
it.
ton of fans.
Wait. Start over. Go back.
Oh, wait, go back. Reverse.
Man.
All right. The first one, I think they show a picture of the Great Kung Lao, the first one to win, and then they show Quan Chi's amulet, Katana's fans. There was
I saw
another
that.
picture. There was another picture. Damn, what was that?
That Night Wolf.
Oh, I'm guessing that's when they took over.
Oh, they did have a Night Wolf. I saw the Night Wolf too.
Yeah,
The
Night
picture?
Wolf.
Yeah.
Shao Kahn. They showed him. I guess when they beat the Katana's homeworld, I guess they showed a picture of that. I'm guessing that's what it is. And,
Yeah, I saw that too. But
dang, what else was it? I think that's about it. All right, that's all I caught.
showed Johnny Cage's poster in the back. Same
I
thing.
caught that.
You know,
I
got
caught
that
that.
old school
Yeah,
belt with
I
the
think
cage
that
right
counts.
there.
I think
Yeah.
that counts.
That counts right there, man.
That counts. We found something.
Yeah.
No. So no lie, I thought I saw like a combo in there because there's a graffiti with a down forward L1.
Oh, hey, you know what? Some people were talking about that. I saw it. What is it? Post on Facebook.
Yeah, it was when Jax was chasing Sub-Zero, which I mean, as you're saying, like with the CGI, right? Just go back into it. Dude, Goro looked phenomenal. CGI.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna look dorky.
Even Reptile, dude. Reptile looked bad.
Reptile
was
looked bad, dude. Oh
hey.
my god!
That's
Like when they
That was a good
showed
fight
the
scene.
details in it, and it was just like, dude.
Oh, we see the
Reptile has
veins.
some
We see the
arms.
veins.
I know.
Killing.
Yeah.
I know
veins
Isaac
too, yeah.
wanted a humanoid reptile. I know he wanted that. But this
Reptile's
reptile they
my
showed
boy.
the CGI
I was
of
still
it,
mad that he punched
You know what?
his chest, though. I mean,
I've got.
Oh, that was awesome. Kano.
Yeah, that was
It was-
that was
it was
volcano.
dope.
It was
With the
dope.
heart.
I was like, damn it.
But my thing is,
you know,
I hate that Reptile's
like how
a
he was
punching
like,
bag, bro.
I killed that fucker.
I hate
Yeah,
that.
it is
I hate how he's a punching bag, bro, because he legit was invisible. He had the element of surprise. He spits acid.
He
tells
should
me
have spit acid the entire time.
They
Yeah.
would have all been dead, but obviously for plot purposes, they can't kill him. But it was that
He wanted
scene.
to play with his food.
It was that scene where Kano won over everyone, I believe.
And if we
Especially,
look at it, this was a better. Even just the design of it, or the fight scene too, better than the original
for what?
Mortal Kombat Reptile.
Nah, bro. MK won the movie with a better fight because he had Liu Kang do the bicycle kick.
Oh yeah,
Which
Yeah,
they
he
do.
did- he did that.
No,
He
no,
did do
no,
it
no,
in the
beginning.
no. We're talking about strictly reptile
Right,
fighting.
like-
The end.
We're talking about strictly reptile. No, but I'm talking strictly with reptile. It was
Just for Reptile? Okay.
No,
yeah,
just
no, I'm
with
just kidding. Nah, but yeah, no, reptile. He
you know, I'm kind of mad they didn't show Boraicho.
show who?
what?
Boraicho?
Isn't he the alcoholic?
Aracho?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I thought they mentioned him. Didn't they not mention him?
I don't think they mentioned him.
I could be wrong. I thought they mentioned
'Cause
him.
he was supposed to be the one that trains Kung Lao, you know.
Yeah, I think Kung Lao said he's
No,
like
Liu
my
Kang.
master.
No. He trains Liu Kang
Oh,
to do the bicycle kick.
dude, that's the most iconic thing for Liu Kang, honestly. That's a little fire.
Yeah, I liked how they threw all the little Liu Kang moves in there, and it was just like sweet.
Yeah.
How
But-
everybody did. You know, that's like the go-to move.
It's like, why didn't you do that before, though?
Yeah.
I mean,
That would
because
have
he
been over
was,
earlier.
but yeah, no. So just to get into the plot per se, right? Just a quick synopsis of it. There's multiple plots. Okay, you have Sonya Blade that's feeling left out, and she can't eat at the cool kids table. You have the rivalry between Sub-Zero and Scorpion. You have Cole Young, who sucks at fighting and doesn't know how to do the uppercut, but he's a trying
I forgot
father.
about-
And you have
that's gonna stick with this guy.
Even the daughter's like, uppercut.
even the daughter knows he's a bum.
Yeah, even the daughter was like uppercut.
And then freaking Jax like double confirms. You shouldn't do that. Told you.
Yeah.
Like,
I did
now-
like how he smashed his head though.
you know what? I'm bashing him. Even though I said I don't have an issue with him. I'm sorry. I
like that he smashed
I
his
just
head.
wanted him to actually be a legacy character and not someone that was just put there for
Stupid.
plot purposes.
He,
look,
he,
And the
he
thing
was
is,
a punching bag.
he was there for
okay?
plot purposes, but he didn't really make much of an impact. And
Wait,
what I hated,
which character are we talking about?
Cole Young.
Oh, Cole Young. Oh, okay.
And one thing I thought was pretty tight, going back to the Easter egg, was that they had the Star Bridge.
Oh,
Yeah, know what
shit.
that is. Yeah, know what the Star
Yeah.
Bridge is.
That was there, right? No,
Yeah,
I
it was
don't
where Jax was fighting the I forgot his name, the Hammer dude.
I feel like they missed.
know. Oh,
Oh
like-
yeah.
I feel like he should have done an uppercut in the body
Into
to
the
fall on
spikes. See, that's what I was waiting for because I thought when he got the axe, I thought he was like
Yeah.
boom and he goes flying.
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
did look like
And
that.
granted, he had the fatality. I mean, still push him over. I want to see a body and the spikes, man.
Right.
Like how you gonna have that and not have that? Like,
do you know
it
how
goes
much
hand
money
in
that
hand.
costs to do that kind of effect? That costs a lot of money. Okay.
Yeah, that cost. I mean, they
For
already
him to
used a
fall
lot of it
down
on
and land on the
Sub-Zero and Scorpion
Yeah.
with this whole.
I mean,
Speaking of which,
was
Scorpion, the CGI going back with Scorpion when he ripped off the mask and blew the fire and his face started turning into a skull, like he
Turning
started
into a skull.
melting.
Yeah, that was
That was
sick,
dope.
bro.
Dude, that was intense.
I guarantee you
I
that
thought
people
they
that
were
were
gonna-
probably like Sub-Zero fans, like just like, oh, I love Sub-Zero, probably went, nope, Scorpion.
yep.
I switched.
Scorpion. That's
I
exactly
switched.
what happened to me.
I switched.
I was like, I guess I'm about to go
Oh, yeah.
Scorpion
Yeah.
See,
today.
I've always been
I was
Scorpion,
like-
and I was just
I'm about
like,
to switch this time.
damn.
Hey, I thought they were going to do the whole thing where he takes off his mask or something, like it turns to a skull.
Yeah, I thought he was
No,
like, do the whole thing where the skin
yeah.
comes off and like, ah.
Well, see, that was thought out like beautifully. It was just badass. Oh, you just start
No,
seeing it.
I like how they did on this.
Yeah,
one.
no, it was
But
perfect.
I was
Yeah.
expecting like just the whole skull.
And
Their
I,
That's
costumes
like-
were dope.
and I
Both of their
like
costumes
and I
were
like
dope.
that.
Oh man,
Even though, like I said, I grew up with the MK one, and I
I'm
thought
buying the mask now.
the snake cannon
Yeah.
was cool.
it's already been decided.
Gods
like-
of prop or God of props.
There you go.
Instagram. Look
I
him
like
up.
how-
He already started making them. I was like, damn.
No, but I like how they
Come on,
went with the kunai. They gave him back his kunai to pull people in and say get over
Yeah.
instead of doing the
Oh.
snake
Oh
thing.
yeah.
Because now that I think about it, I don't know what the point of the snake was. I didn't get it, but
I didn't get that one either. It came out of his hand, and I was like, "That looks gross."
yeah.
That's the only thing I thought. I'm like, "That's
Hey,
gross."
but-
That's not
Part two.
natural.
On part 2, the snakes turn to little skeletons, like it's just all bones.
Well,
Oh, they
no,
did?
I thought it was just two
Oh.
snakes coming out. I think that's what they added. They just added two snakes.
No, they can't. One came out of each hand, but they turn into skeletons though. There's bones.
No, two came out of one hand.
Oh yeah, there was
Come on, part two.
two.
He
Yeah.
only had one. He only
No,
had
no,
one
no,
scene on part 2.
No. In the movie, in part one, he had the one.
Yeah,
the one.
part
Because
one.
he was going to get Johnny
Yeah.
I
Cage.
remember the one.
And
Yeah,
and
like
part one.
Annihilation,
In part
he had
2,
two snakes come out. He didn't have no skeleton.
Yeah, they
No,
were just
there
like,
was
yeah.
They were
I only remember the first one.
I gotta prove him wrong real quick. Then go, photos up. Yeah, boys, going to talk.
Oh,
It was just
God.
like, oh, you gonna bust a
Here
meat?
we go.
It was just like when we were talking about the Power Rangers movie, where they go into turn into the ninjas with the old animals.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he's just like the Black Ranger says a toad. I was like, no, he says I'm a frog.
Yeah, he's a frog.
I'm a frog.
I haven't seen that movie in so long.
You know what I'm saying? I'll let Angel.
That's
look it
funny
up.
because my wife
Angel
was
later
watching
do
it the other day. I was just like, damn.
I'm old. He's like, damn, I'm old.
Yeah, for real.
But
Oh,
Like, they had like
No,
all the
like
90s
you should have heard
stuff,
us.
the
Like we were all
mall,
like I told my wife, I was
the
just like,
clothes that
dude.
they're wearing.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's
No, I felt old when I told my kids, "Hey, we're about to watch Mortal Kombat," and then my daughter's just like, "What?" And my son's just like, you know, my little boy, he plays video games.
Yeah.
He's mostly Nintendo though. He don't really play anything other than Nintendo. And So when we were just like, "Come on, Mortal Kombat, yeah, Mortal Kombat," yeah, they were just like, "No, thank you." I'm like,
Oh, what is
"What
that?
in the world?"
It's like I have failed.
Well, we watched one of the old ones. So my little boy saw it.
Yeah.
I guess he was just like,
Oh.
"Man, look at that CGI."
So-
Yeah, he wasn't
Terrible.
blown away like
Hey,
we
yeah.
were.
For you OG fans out there that watched the first one, everyone knows Scorpion could have won that fight instantly in the beginning if he just took that bucket of water with him. It would have been over.
Oh yeah,
I feel like that
yeah,
was an Easter egg itself.
Right?
yeah.
Just swing that bitch
Hey.
up and throw it.
But it was cool with the whole, family being all frozen and stuff, and him being like,
Yeah, no.
causing the whole revenge, and him going, like, telling Sub-Zero, "I've been to hell searching for revenge." And, yeah.
It's another realm,
Uh,
right? That nether realm?
Well,
Yeah.
NetherRealm, yeah.
Isaac, check your phone.
Ah, man, did you prove me wrong? Let me see. You proved me wrong.
Yes, I did.
Yeah,
You're
prove
right.
me
You're
wrong.
wrong.
You're right on one part. I'm gonna give you that. 2 did come out with one hand.
Oh, is that what it was? And then, let me see. Oh, you got the little iPad.
All right,
You
go
got-
ahead
you
and
got
kiss his feet.
Let me see.
You got fast forward a little bit.
Go ahead and kiss his feet.
They're not skeleton. They're just metal. Don't worry about it. Anyways.
metal.
Whatever.
They're just metal.
Well, they look like skeleton, but they
They
weren't
are
skeleton.
He wins.
are.
Is it like
Go ahead
skeleton?
and say you're
Yeah.
sorry.
I
Okay.
Say you're
refuse.
sorry.
We're both
Come
we're
on.
both half right.
Oh no! He just doesn't want to lose.
Right here. Right here.
Yeah, give him a
Right
kiss
here.
on the cheek right now.
Whatever.
I want you to do it. I'm zooming in
Right
on your face. Blow the kiss now.
No.
Blow the
Right
kiss.
Blow.
But
Right.
Do it.
Do it.
no.
We're not continuing until you do it.
Dude.
Well, thank
Do
you
we
for
have to
tuning
do
into
like
our
Little
episode.
Mermaid? You puckle
You're
up,
on my
Lucky?
stream. You're on my stream. You're gonna blow that kiss right now.
We're gonna do like what's his name? Sebastian from Little Mermaid.
Where's mine, bro? I was half right
Do it.
too. Where's mine at?
He's waiting.
Where's
Y'all
mine
both
at?
gonna do it. Hey,
Are you
Isaac first. Isaac first. Come on, Isaac first. Do it.
You know what?
Do it.
Give him the kiss.
Do it.
Give him the kiss.
Get out of here with that bullshit.
Oh, you're just a sore loser.
I'm a
He
sort
ain't,
of- I'll take it.
he ain't comfortable with his manhood. No, I'm just-
But and I think we touched on most things.
I'll take the subject.
No,
Yeah,
no.
I need to watch it a second time, but I still want you to give him.
yeah, me too.
But I mean, there's enough plot we didn't touch on, but for the most part, we all think it's a solid movie.
Well, how about this? What do you guys want to see in part 2?
Ooh.
Ko Young dying.
What would you guys like
He
to
said Cole Young
dying.
Damn, you hit him with that quick.
No,
This guy's
honestly,
rating just dropped because of one
Just
character.
dropped
Fuck.
one character. Damn.
Now you're gonna have people saying like, "Oh my god, maybe I shouldn't watch this movie."
No, do watch the movie. Do watch the movie. Just know he's useless. Watch it for Kano.
I feel like this is how it can go. There's like another descendant of Scorpion, because it's been generations from that first one,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like a chick or something that's gonna train them.
So he sat back on his chair like a director's cut. All right, guys, this is how we're gonna do it.
The thing
We're
is,
gonna
like,
do it like
I don't
this.
know how they're gonna do it. 'cause
The only way I can see they're bringing back Sub-Zero because he's dead, so there's new Cyborg. It's for sure new Cyborg. It's gonna have to be a descendant of his or something like that.
Listen,
Yeah.
Probably.
the thing that kind of throws me off is Cole Young is now the focal point of the movie. So now he's a badass. So I'm worried that because I feel like they're gonna take away from the legacy characters. Like we said earlier, Kung Lao had his moment, right, with the spinning hand, the fatality, and then gone. Liu Kang was whiny and wimpy, and then did his thing, whatever, right?
Oh,
He did look like a weak character. in this.
Let me tell you like this: on the original Mortal Kombat games, who was the hero?
Liu Kang.
Liu Kang, right?
Okay.
By Mortal Kombat 9, who was the hero?
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
It was still Liu Kang, but Liu Kang died. So
Oh,
who was
yeah.
the hero after that? Johnny Cage.
Dead Liu Kang.
Now Liu Kang was already a zombie.
Yeah, Johnny Cage.
Johnny Cage became the hero, and then his descendant became a hero too. His daughter.
Oh
See,
yeah, this is
and-
this
and-
little
and
baby girl.
And they could have stuck with it. Like, if he was not necessary, he didn't add nothing. He didn't take away anything, but he certainly didn't add nothing. If anything, he took screen time away
like-
from the
I
other
feel like-
characters.
Yeah, I feel like he's just there just to fill up a character slot,
I
basically.
feel like he was there just to please the old Mortal Kombat fan.
With
How?
who?
Yeah.
Nobody liked him.
What are you talking about? He's a new character.
Oh, well, oh, you talking about Cole
okay,
Young?
never mind.
Yeah.
I thought you were
Oh, I
talking
thought you were talking
never
about Luke Cage. Yeah, because he's
That's
talking
what
about
I
Luke
thought.
Cage, and they, you
You're
know, they
confusing me.
like you gotta like throw
Angel,
our names
Angel,
up there,
Angel,
'cause he's
Angel.
talking about
I
Luke.
got you, bro. I got you, bro.
Don't, like I'm.
Yeah, I got you, bro. I got you. Yeah, that's what.
Jealousy, Angel. Jealousy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah, but no, I would have been okay with him being introduced. Like, have Luke, not Luke Cage, Johnny Cage.
You see what?
Yeah, had Johnny Cage
You
and
confuse yourself.
then introduce him
Luke
as a new
Cage,
character
huh?
that way. Like them going out to find new fighters and they find him. That would have been pretty cool because I
Well,
mean,
your favorite character is gonna go find Johnny Cage, so you know.
Yep. I mean, he's already had that way.
and that's the
Yeah,
thing
he's
about
already
it,
had it.
bro. It's kind of like he should have already been there.
He should have been, yes.
Yeah, in all honesty,
This
he
is an
should have
origin
been,
story.
but
This is
yeah,
an origin
this,
story.
yeah.
Uh,
I mean,
'cause,
weren't
like,
they supposed to do like a Netflix TV series or something like that, or like what is it, Amazon Prime maybe?
That was canceled a long time ago.
yeah, I
It
think,
was?
yeah,
Okay.
Absolutely.
but yeah, I mean,
You know, in all honesty, why do you think they didn't put Johnny Cage?
because the director
Like what we
wanted,
said earlier.
because
In my opinion, because there would have been too much,
There's been too
too
much going on.
funny. It would have been too funny with Johnny Cage and Kano. Because if you're making Kano that funny, I mean that guy was
Mhm.
hysterical. That
No,
guy
but
was the life of the
here's-
There's
party.
two
Yeah, but
comic,
here's
two
no-
comic
but-
reliefs.
That guy
No.
right there is a little
Kinda-
Jimmy V.
No,
You know what I'm
no,
saying?
but here's the thing though with that is, I feel like Kano overwhelmed the entire cast. Because
Could be,
if
but-
it was on the scale, it was like this because Kano had all the personality while everyone else was just there. I feel like if you
That's
had
true.
Johnny Cage there, they could literally go banter each other. Because not only
Yeah,
when he
that's gonna
gets
be
not
too
only
much
no,
banter,
but that would have been like
well no, because look how Luke
That
Cage.
would have been a good fight. You know, he whooped Sonya's ass because she had no mark. Then Johnny Cage walks up in there.
Yeah, I mean, because the thing is, I
Yeah.
did like the banter with Liu Kang and Kung Lao to him. I feel like they could have had a character do that already, and it didn't have to necessarily be them. Like, I feel like Johnny Cage could have been that guy talking shit to him the whole time, like, bro, you don't got your powers, you're
Could have
garbage.
been.
Like, I feel like Kano was too good. They need to nerf him because he's taken away from everyone else.
They need to
Oh,
nerf
he's
him.
dead.
They nerfed the
He's
shit.
dead.
They nerfed him by killing him.
Well, is he though? I mean, yeah, I guess he
He'll
is
come
dead.
back.
I
He'll
guess
come
he is
back.
dead,
Don't worry.
but
he'll come back. I
he's
feel
gonna come
like
back
he'll
with his
come
metal
back.
eye,
But
hopefully.
he lost
Then
the
he'll
mark.
come back and he'll be like,
The
"Hey,
metal plate,
fuck us, I'm
man.
back."
Angel. Scorpion died. Sub-Zero died. Are they coming back?
We don't know.
Scorpion already came back.
You know
What do
they're
you
gonna
mean?
come
Next
back.
time.
Come on.
They said that his mark was like what do you call it? He got it from his like
Bloodline.
descendant, like
Bloodline.
yeah, his bloodline.
Bloodline.
Everybody else got it because they killed somebody.
I'm just saying, Kano could come back with his metal eye like a side. I mean, hell,
I
maybe
feel like they didn't bring Johnny Cage because what's his signature move?
the nut punch.
There you go.
I was waiting for someone to break some $500 shades. That's what I was looking for. And just
Well, I
Like-
mean, but I can't be mad at it because
I like how
who
they
brought
did
the
it, though.
fun? Kano brought the funny. Kano
Yeah.
brought the funny.
And it'll
I
be,
feel like
it'll
if
just
Johnny
be
Cage was
comedy
in
if
it,
they were
yeah.
both there. That's
If
all
they were
it'll
I
both
be.
there,
guess,
that's
you know
what I think. That's why they didn't do that. I mean, I think
mean-
Kano will come back, but he's not gonna be as funny
It's a
as he
good
was
movie,
this
right?
one. Yeah,
Robotic eye.
I mean, that'd be pretty tight.
I mean,
Yeah, they're gonna have to bring
I
him back
see
with
that.
it. Because they're gonna have to banter with both of them will banter with Sonya Blade, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they would have to banter with each other. So it would just be a triangle of just arguing for the entire movie.
That would-
That'll
I
be
mean,
too
feel
much.
like-
That'll be too much.
so
I feel like they were just testing the waters right now. You know, they didn't want to.
Yeah.
I mean,
They
it's
didn't
They
want
always do it
it
later.
to be too funny. To where it's just like what happened to like the Mortal Kombat we're used to, or like the game
Right.
that everyone's used to playing.
I will say you can tell with the movie that the writer was a fan of the games.
Of course.
Mhm.
I just felt like some people didn't share the same vision as him when they came to directing and editing, to where things probably got lost in between. I felt like
True.
he
I mean, but that's what Hollywood for you. You know?
and that's unfortunate.
Yeah, that's-
I felt like because what sucks about it being a Mortal Kombat is everyone knows WB always has to step in. And I feel like Cole Young was a WB character. Like they have to be present somehow,
Mhm.
some way, and they were like, we want
Well-
him in there. And
Well, just look at how they made him. I mean, he was like pretty boy up. Like that was
Yeah.
just like that was the Hollywood face, the
Yeah,
pretty boy
like,
face.
the
They
action
wanted
figure.
somebody
I
for
didn't
the.
even-
action
They wanted
figure.
somebody for girls could be like, oh my god.
And you know what I like
oh,
about
love
it?
Mortal Kombat.
You know what I like about
Get
it?
the
Freaking
flex.
Yeah.
Deadpool.
I feel like he was too young. I feel like he was too young to be that girl's dad, though.
I thought that was his sister.
Hey
I
man.
thought that was his sister too.
I thought
Hey,
it was
man.
his sister
What about me, bro? I'm just,
No, but you know what's funny though is that the guy that plays Cole Young, he was in Deadpool 2 and he got chopped up by a helicopter propeller. He was the
Yeah,
alien guy. He was the
Oh,
one with
yeah.
the red hair.
I
I'm
didn't
an
recognize him.
alien.
yeah.
See,
That was funny though.
Well,
Deadpool in
he-
the got a pretty
Shatterstar.
boy.
He was in Deadpool 2. He was in. Oh my god, I just saw this too. What other movie was he in? He was in another Marvel movie.
A Marvel movie? Let me see.
Oh, the chick with the wings. She
I
was
recognize
dope. Until she got split in half.
Oh, he was Into the Badlands. So that's a good movie. Oh, he was in Iron Fist. I'm sure he
Really?
wasn't. I mean, I watched Iron Fist and I didn't recognize. I'm not hating on the guy. I'm sorry. I'm gonna revert back. Not hating on the guy.
So Emerson said he liked the chick
Oh,
with
he
the
was Woo
wings.
Assassins. There you go. What other one was
That's
he
what
in?
Emerson said.
Hey,
Oh,
what'd he
Den
say?
of Thieves.
Whatever.
He said he likes the chick with the wings.
He likes the
That's his,
chick with
that's
the
his
wings.
character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
She got split in half.
yeah, she
Right.
did.
Flawless.
But
She couldn't
all
hack
right,
it.
one last question before I wrap things up. Right? Do y'all want a prequel to the movie where we get a whole Scorpion and Sub-Zero beef, like the history on what built up to that moment, or just go straight and hit the cage and any other characters?
I feel like just to continue it, you know.
I mean,
because everybody knows what happened with them.
Yeah.
It'll-
kind of what we got, the little taste of what they gave us. That was perfect. Just
yeah.
Leave it like
leave
that.
it at that. Leave it
Gotcha.
like that.
And
Because
so,
I think sometimes prequels kind of mess up the movies. Like you
Mhm.
get a prequel of something, and it's
yeah,
just like
they can, I suppose.
Like let's say about Underworld, dude. Underworld, they had like 3 movies, and then they did a prequel, and they kind of messed up like a lot of stuff.
That's another guilty pleasure of mine.
Well, I was gonna say, what is it? Star Wars.
Yeah, Star Wars too.
Yeah, honestly, I grew up with the prequels, and you can see the idea. The ideas were good. The execution was there was execution. People acted. People spoke lines. But
Yeah.
Emerson's gross.
I mean,
by the way.
You know, me and T being older, you know, we used to the
Older.
older Star Wars. You
he's
know,
only up like not even a full month older than me. He's like 2 weeks older than me.
is it really?
I am
Yes.
older than Isaac.
We're
Oh,
classmates.
okay, never mind. Never mind.
Damn,
I feel
Trey.
older.
Damn, Trey. He say you look old, bro.
Trey,
You
dang.
look old, bro. I mean, I'm not. I mean, you know what it's from, though. I mean, it's from that plaque that's sitting over there. You know what I'm saying? That's what that's from.
But you ain't
I'm
lying.
willing to accept. I'm probably a 35-year-old. I come home and I'm like, I'm going to sleep.
Alright.
Just pass out.
So, does anyone have any final thoughts regarding the movie?
Watch the movie.
Watch the movie.
Watch the movie. Watch it now. Here, I'll
Figure
give you
out
my
how to turn it into a
HBO
drinking
account.
game.
My HBO account is now.
Oh, look how cute that was. That picture. You know what? We'll stream the whole movie
That
right
was
now.
a cute picture.
Not-
Oh, that was our engagement picture.
Yeah.
I was there, by the way. I was
Yeah,
there
you
with
were
the camera.
You hold.
53. Bump you, Emerson.
Yeah, he was in California holding the camera.
So okay,
For
watch the-
multiple scenes.
Oh, shut up. So
Wait. Hold on.
let's wrap this
Never
up before it
mind.
gets too
I
weird.
won't.
All right.
It's already past that. We're done.
Let's
We're
watch.
past
Okay,
that.
so let's.
I know, right?
Watch the movie if you haven't. And we may. I mean, we're pretty sure we already spoiled it for you in general, but still watch it. It's a fun movie.
Did we get? Oh, we didn't go into topic of like what characters we would want to see in the next one.
You want to do that? Let's go do that real quick. Let's knock it out.
I mean,
So Johnny Cage has already won
What?
already, right?
Well, obviously. I mean, if he's not in there, something's wrong.
Yo, what
well,
if?
let's
no,
make it interesting. If
what if they introduce Frost?
1, 2.
I feel like they're gonna have to. They had to introduce Frost.
That'd be pretty tight.
But what I was thinking when I was thinking about this was
Or Baraka.
in MK, dude. In MK, what happens to the Lin Kuei?
They become cybernetic.
Exactly. Remember,
Oh, they do?
the Scorpion and Sub-Zero were like way in the past.
Just give them a background real quick on how that happens with Cyrex.
Cyrax, Sector, they're Lin Kuei. Even though they don't have ice powers, they're Lin Kuei.
Mm-hmm. And
go
ahead.
They do the Lin Kuei does an initiative where they turn all their members into robots, basically.
Yeah.
Frozen from the Incredible Sun.
What?
I don't know.
I don't know what
Anyway.
Emerson just
Oh,
said.
Frozen from The Incredibles. Shut up, Emerson.
Anyway, so yeah, since the fight between Scorpion and Sub-Zero was way in the past, that means the Lin Kuei had to move up, right?
Yeah, maybe. So that'd be pretty tight.
Possibly.
Or maybe because Sub-Zero died, it may not be Frozen. It may be like I keep forgetting their names.
A cybernetic Bihan or something.
Yeah. Or someone's anybody's the cybernetic. That'd be pretty tight.
Yeah, anybody.
I'd like to see a legit reptile.
Another reptile, yeah.
I mean, because it's a whole clan.
He wants
the whole, yeah.
Oh, that's what I want. That's what I want. It ain't gonna happen, but that's what I want. What would you want, Trey? Do you have any idea?
I have no idea right now.
What about, you know what?
Let me watch it again.
You know what?
That's all I want. I want them to fight again. That's all I want.
You know what? Never forget
Round
that.
2, baby.
Hey,
Round 3.
They're in the game, so it's canon. I want Rambo and Predator.
Oh yeah, I want the
Rambo,
Joker then.
Predator,
Hey.
okay. Oh man, I forgot that they put them in there.
What did they do Mortal Kombat
To
versus
start
DC?
melting and turn
It's a
into
movie.
Terminator. How about that? There you go.
What did they do Mortal Kombat versus
That would be it.
DC?
They put them
They get
in-
the Snyderverse and the MK universe and just. Hey, that's what Flashpoint is.
The best mashup ever.
Hey, remember that DC and Mortal Kombat crossover game?
That's what I'm saying. Well, DC versus
They
Mortal
would not
Kombat.
do that.
That would be hilarious. But
I mean, yeah, they're both, WB,
that's stretching it. But
has the
all right.
rights, but that's stretching it.
So let's go and wrap things up. So, thanks again to Jimmy for coming in, helping fill in my brother's spot. Hey, Jimmy, you stream, correct?
Yeah,
Where can they find you?
on Twitch, YouTube, it's Spades213.
Spades213. I'll put that in the description.
I usually stream with little Agent Venom 616 up there, or you too. Hey eyes.
Yeah, I haven't been streaming
played with you
lately.
yet.
I've been
Not
busy.
yet, not yet.
Yeah, stream everything. Single player,
and
role play.
and just I mean he's being
You know.
very modest right now. But if y'all guys
If you want my OnlyFans, no,
if y'all want a profile pic, he could probably hook you up. You know what I'm saying? He could probably hook you up with some profile. He can hook you up with some profile pictures.
Baby, bring out the cocoa butter real quick.
Got that cocoa butter.
Hey Joe, do you want to advertise your
I
Twitch?
got it too.
What's up?
You want to advertise your Twitch?
Yeah, but I don't know the name of it, so I'll put it in the description.
Yeah, he never knows it. Never knows it.
Hey,
It's
Trey,
Agent Venom.
I barely remember all y'all's names. Calm down.
Agent_Venom 616.
look
There
at
you go.
that.
Oh,
Hey, what about you, Trey?
And just the way I am here,
I'm
It's
streaming
gonna-
right now.
Double down,
Yeah, he's
double
streaming
down.
right
Right now.
Oh, he's
he's
streaming
got
right
his
now.
followers.
So,
He's getting
there
his
you go.
Bitcoins right now.
Yeah, no, so
Get
you
my
got
Bitcoin.
no. If
Speaking
anything,
of that Bitcoin, bro.
Oh
No.
man.
So if anything, you should follow Trey on his Instagram because he'll post
Yeah,
when we're
Jimmy,
going
gonna be
live.
hanging.
He'll post.
Wait,
He'll
Well, you
post
gotta
when
actually,
we go live.
Get up and get out your seat and
you
move
gotta
up there.
stand up, so I couldn't see,
Yeah, boss. Come on. Anyways,
That's the beauty of it, man.
we appreciate you guys stopping by.
Haven't you heard of Joe Rogan? He's over there just talking with random people like, hey, how's your day going? I saw an alien, man.
He also be blown as hell too. So
That's all the same one, bro.
so that's it. That's for this episode. Hope to see you guys next week. I'll have a link in the description for the rest of our past episodes that are
How dare you
strictly
cut me
audio.
short.
Yeah. So till next time, we'll catch y'all later. Bye.
Bye.